All right. Get ready. Stay still.
And Mike called us up about a week before and said, who's available next weekend to go do some crane hunting? So I think everybody cleared the schedule and we were good to go. We got to the field at around 5:30 that morning and met up with Wyatt and Zach from RedEye Outfitters, who had scouted this spot the day before and knew the birds were feeding in the cut cotton field and coming from a roost in the salt flats to our south. They had just started unloading the trailer full of gear, so we jumped in and started helping pull out the panel blind and decoys and set the spread up to get ready for the morning hunt. We used tumbleweeds to brush in the blind because being that these are late season birds that have been shot at their whole migration down the central flyway here to Texas, if they see anything that doesn't look right or is out of place, that flock will flare off, and any birds within 500 or 600 yards that saw it happen are going to avoid the set too.
Birds.
Real birds?
These are the taxidermy decoys.
That's a real crane skin, real beak.
Crane, real nice.
It's a stuffed bird.
Hell yeah.
So right now we're just making an outline and then we're going to fill it in with decoys after we go down. So it's more like a crowded U. So we're making kind of an outline, and that's what I'm telling them, and then we'll fill that in. It's like they're not gonna really like big pockets, so if you leave like a big donut or something, that's not how crane act like geese. So we kind of make our outline and then we'll fill it in with decoys.
All right.
And that was kind of where our bulk of our stuff.
You can speak crane to me any day.
Hey, if I come back sweating, that's the only one I'm getting.
You'll come back.
I'm gonna blow all their heads right off. Right there, dead on the ground, man.
That's funny.
I'll go get them.
Troop, you're shooting full choke with 3.5 BB, right?
Yep.
You may blow a head off.
Yeah.
I hope I do.
All right, let's get these trucks out of here.
I hope I get it on point.
We get set up in the panel blind right at sunrise, getting our shotguns loaded, getting ready. And almost immediately these birds start working. I mean, it sounds like they are right on top of you. You're peeking through the panel blind, it's so brushed in, you catch a glimpse here and there. But really you're waiting on Wyatt to give you that 3, 2, 1 countdown so you can throw that panel up and get your bead on the bird. And man, the adrenaline is pumping.
I got one of those.
Oh, did you do?
Yeah, baby. That first one that folded.
Good shots, guys. Good shots. On the right, coming this way. Hey, let's get back down. Let's get back down.
Okay.
These birds came over from the top and we busted up and we're shooting as they go away from us. So when they fall, I think 6 of them hit the ground and they were up and running. These birds can be 4 to 4.5 feet tall and have pretty sharp beaks, and they know how to use them. So Wyatt's dog Coda has his rec specs on to protect his eyes, and we kind of use whatever's necessary for some hand to feather combat.
You got a pair of singles out there coming in different directions.
You're talking about 2 solos.
Yeah, 2 solos. Yeah, there you go. We got it. That's where the confusion was.
So those birds are coming in feet down and 20, 30 of them at a time. And they look a lot closer than they are. with that 6-foot wingspan, it feels like they're right on top of you, but you know you have to hold and wait for them to get out to that 30, 40-yard mark at least. We throw them a little closer, definitely easier to shoot them that way than when they're right on top of you.
Yeah, let's try and kill these back birds. Kill them! Back birds! Ah, good job, good bird! Get him, get him, get him! Right on top! On top, get him!
Shoot that bird.
Yay! There it is.
So within an hour, we were down to 2 birds left in our 8-man limit. We designated 2 guys as shooters, and Wyatt called in this massive flock of crane. And we had a little trouble getting our 2 left out of it, and fortunately we had a single come in shortly after the end of the day, and it was a great day crane hunting.
All right, ready? Kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him! Come on, one more! Come on, come on, one more! Come on! Oh!
Nice!
Oh, God.
Hang on.
Go to bird!
You gotta make one more group work, Wyatt.
What more do you want?
No, we only got one.
He's gonna turn. He's turning. He's turning. Who's ready?
Trim this.
Ready? Kill him! Hold it, no!
All right, boys.
We know there's always going to be some uncertainties when hunting in new areas and especially with new people. But talking to and watching how the guys at RedEye Outfitters work and prepare for a hunt and have a great time in the blind and kill truckloads of birds really shows how top-notch their operation is, and we're definitely going to be going back next year.
Some people would call us crazy to drive from Austin to Lubbock to shoot 3 birds apiece, but that's what it's all about for us. You know, it doesn't get much better than coming out and harvesting some great tasting meat and doing it with the sense of adventure and the camaraderie with your buddies and trying something new out of your realm and having a good time with your boys.